Rainbow Six Siege is one of the hardest games to get into, as there's a huge skill gap within the game. A new player compared to a player that's champion ranked is vastly different. So how do you get good at Rainbow Six Siege and hopefully become that champion player someday? Well, don't worry, I'm here to help. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Really, the best way to learn and improve is simply by playing the game. From trial and error, you'll begin to see what you should and shouldn't do, what works best for you and what doesn't, and most importantly, build on core game mechanics. However, I could give you a few tips to try to learn a little bit faster. I think one of the best ways to get better at Rainbow Six Siege is by building consistency. You want to be consistently doing major things over and over again, even if they're super basic, like for example, reinforcing. Even at the highest ranks in the game, there's people that don't reinforce walls and will just sit around during the prep phase. Don't be that guy. Instead, be useful to your team and help them set up the site. If you're not reinforcing walls, then you should be doing something else, like creating rotates, head holes, feet holes, and putting down your utility. Or you could even do some drone hunting and destroy all the drones coming into site or drones that are setting up somewhere in or around the site. At very least, just do something useful within the prep phase. Don't just be sitting on your phone. That same rule applies for when you're attacking too. Use your drone wisely and try figuring out where the bomb site is, and then try getting your drone placed somewhere sneaky. That way you'll have a pre-placed drone to give intel on certain rooms, doorways, hallways, and more. Another thing you should be doing consistently is destroying default cameras and drones. Default cameras give a lot more information than you think. A defender can know your exact position at any given time and call it out to their teammates, which in return gets you killed. Just like if someone has a pre-placed drone somewhere, the attackers now know where you are, and that could lead to your death. Intel is extremely powerful within Rainbow Six Siege, so always make sure to destroy the enemy's intel. Speaking of intel, you should be consistently gaining intel on the enemy. Use the tools within your arsenal to help you gain as much information as possible on the enemy. That includes using default cameras, drones, and even your gadget as ways to gain information. Something as simple as the noise of a goo mine getting set off can be the difference between life or death. Use anything at your disposal to gain information. Even something like barbed wire could help you hear the enemy, which in return gives you information. I can't stress it enough. Information is the key to success, no matter if you're on attack or defense. You need information. Another tip I could give is to do your research on this game. Every bomb site on every map has its own setups, different lines of sight, and ways to attack or defend it. Becoming more knowledgeable is a huge way you could get better at this game. Research site setups, research how to quick peek, research how to do proper takes, research the best operators within the current meta. You should always be learning as much as you can about this game. Research is a key part to your success. The more research you do, the better you'll be. Furthermore, you should consistently be practicing. There's training grounds in this game for a reason. There's a shooting range for a reason. You should be playing these game modes every time you play Rainbow Six Siege. Don't just hop right into matches. Instead, load into the training ground first and play a few matches of that. Practicing important skills like leaning, peeking, controlling recoil, and getting into gunfights will make you a better player. Even the best players in the game are still practicing every day to better their aim, so you should too. Likewise, you should be self-reflecting a lot within this game. Watch what you're doing and think to yourself, how can I do this better? Or how can I improve this skill or action? Self-reflection is huge to making you a better player, as you see what you're doing wrong and push yourself to do it better. For example, let's say you're not droning as much as you should be, and as a result you die to a guy in the corner. that you didn't know was there. You could take that as a moment to self-reflect and go, okay, I need to drone more so this doesn't happen again. Trust me, this will make you so much better of a player in the long run. Finally, the last tip I have is to watch people that are better than you and try to learn and replicate what they're doing. What I mean by this is, let's say you're watching Pro League and you see a strat that's really good. You could try to learn that strat and replicate it within your games. This will allow you to improve a lot more and make you a better player. It even works when you get outplayed by someone in your match and you watch what they did and try to learn it to use for yourself. In conclusion, if you want to be good at Rainbow Six Siege, really it comes down to just playing the game and letting trial and error be your teacher. However, if you want ways to speed up the learning process to becoming a better player, then there are a few things you could do. Try to build consistency, gain as much information as you can, do research on the game, practice every time you play, self-reflect on your gameplay, and always watch better players to try to learn and replicate what they are doing. Using these skills and applying them to your game and your life will guarantee you become a better player, allowing you to hopefully achieve whatever goal you have set out for this game. Even if you only do one of these skills, you'll still at least improve a lot more than compared to where you were beforehand. So try one or even all of them today. That's it for me though. What are some tips you have to improve in Rainbow Six Siege? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. And if you want more content like this, then subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.